Nuke to start. The tactician's delight. Plenty of nades for Na'Vi. Their map choice, and want to get tricky with it out the gates. Smoke nade for JL, destined for the door. That blown off. More pressure towards the top side. Jewel Lee's on Zywoo, and he's pressured.
Oh, a lot of early pressure. JL out squeaky. Pressure applied, and down goes Zywoo. Good work from JL. That's a double entry, but Mezzi, he's found the same in defense of the site. A third from Mezzi. An outstanding start for the Brit. Responsible for that site and does what Zywoo couldn't with a triple kill, keeping it interesting. Flames is tussling with trouble. Ime no Kev, and 41 points of health.
Apex is down towards B. And that's a big goosh. Going to confirm it. The bomb is down towards the top side. The leader having to rotate over, but Ime, he's the one on the hunt.
This is incredibly proactive from Ime. A little risky, but it's definitely going to catch Apex as he looks to try and climb the ladder silently. Wonderful, just needs to live, just needs to be... Oh, he hasn't! It all falls to Ime. They both depart the site. No kid available, he's behind them both. Ime! Oh, no! He's let it go! A golden opportunity, but vitality prevail.
A lot going through Ime's head in that moment. It's a risk to try and make a maneuver like that in the environment of a stage setting. You worry. Does the atmosphere give you away? You take your shots and you miss. Beautiful defense to the top side from Mr. Merriman. The Brit unloads early, and he is going to have an important role anchoring down that A site round after round. A very winnable opportunity. The rest of Na'Vi towards lobby. Flamesy, they're going to test him. Flash and go.
XCB first victim, but it's immediate back from Bit. Apex, he pushes the Flames, he wants to stand, he wants to deliver! And a double kill from their leader has saved them from ramp being lost. Bomb now falls, and so do the hopes of Na'Vi converting this second round force buy. Just one man and his Deeg. And Spinks exposed, a couple of shots shy. Spinks chipped away out. Oh, he keeps it in the body. Spinks runs him down on the reload. And JL next. Perfect positions for it. Zywoo distracts. Apex prepares to engage and does activate to find Alexi.
Vitality had a walk in the park against Saw.
Ime has actually managed to find one with that Deeg, searching yard. And another! Oh, Ime!
This round's on, baby!
Oh, it very well could be. He's already taken two down. Zywoo empty-handed. And with... What? Another one from Wonderful! Hold your horses, JL and Ime. In a 2 versus 2, Flames has got a real opportunity to make this awkward.
Down
Ime dips down the vent, but Spinks has got him. Bit and Ime as potential victims. The smoke wall has been erected, but Zywoo's got nothing to report.
Look at the radar. Vitality have completely given up that ramp control.
In exchange, they try and fight for Hut. JL comes out with a nice opening kill. That's Mezzi down and out. Now Flames has to react, and he does well. Takes the head off of the fin towards Squeaky Door. Now Zywoo will activate for his first. Bit could have been his next, but a missed shot forces Flames to react. Comes and activates to help him from Heaven. JL gets that bomb and takes the site. Wonderful in support, has to cover Heaven, has to cover main. Spinks will wait for his teammate. A flashbang from Flames, gonna be their way in.
Zywoo has so much utility to make this possible, but he's coming up the vent.
Well, JL could be in real trouble here. He actually opts for the smoke. He had the incendiary cocked, and so JL will catch Zywoo. And now it's Na'Vi's round for the taking. JL and Wonderful turn it on its head. Only Spinks remains. A hard clear onto Wonderful. Lovely find. Time sensitive for Spinks. Does have that kit. Knows where JL is. What do you do? Can JL outwit him here? Bait the shot. Hit the shot. JL's zoned in. Locked in for Na'Vi.
He's a big stage player. Not a lot of them under his belt, but a major MVP. He makes impact when they need it.
Testing Hut. Oh, and Bit goes down. Needed that. Wonderful. Stops that from going horribly wrong. Flames, however, takes the space. As they depart lobby, he enters it. There is a perfect opportunity for him to have the element of surprise, but Wonderful. eyebrows ain't raised. He saw that one coming. ZywOo's there as well, but it's just the one for the Frenchman.
Good util work, making sure that these pistols either have to move.
Oh, that's
for a second.
A lot of damage. Spinks and Flames with just the USP, and now another body drops. It's pistols, and it's a 2-on-2. Does this go wrong? It could have. Alexi flicks up in time, saves himself.
They know where Spinks was.
He had the bomb, Chad. That is really the kill that may have saved them here. Sure, it's actually quite scary. Long range Mac 10 puts him there on notice, but Na'Vi, they weather the storm.
All right, well, both teams within the first 6 rounds of play have had some issues with pistols.
Yeah, that's true.
The dig was with Na'Vi, and now something a little bit lighter from Vitality, and Xtaz, his opportunity to get on the microphone before the guns come back out.
Yeah, they want to test this topside hold, and Apex Spinks find themselves there as well. So, right resources here. Spinks right close to receive, but they've already gone past him. Overlooked completely. Messi's going to be screaming. He's top. He got past you. Spinks, what can you do? Finding one on the door. Now ZywOo's found himself a double, and look at that. It's a shutdown. Triple from the Woo.
Apex likes the way that feels because, again, another round with a good call. They know what was coming. Think about all the bodies that were there. Sure, Spinks plays anti-flash. They get into the top side, but there's so many individuals there to respond. Apex was playing towards main. He was harassing ZywOo up the ladder. They weren't biting on the fact that it was going to be a yard play, which is why Apex is celebrating. Not only is it a good round to win, it's one where he feels that they have made the right call on where they should stack. Now, we can credit that to Xtaz. He's the one who called the timeout. We'll give him that one there, and that has forced Na'Vi into one of their own.
Supportive util, chip damage. Ime walking wonky, multiple bodies advancing. Whose responsibility is to check this smoke? This feels like it's a death sentence for Alexi, caught with his nade in his hands, but ZywOo can't close. Alexi gets his gun out just in time, finds the Frenchman's head, and now Apex catches Ime looking the wrong way through with a smoke 4-on-4, and it could change quick because Apex catches another onto Bit. What's going on here? Na'Vi just walking into him.
Yeah, tough start for Bit.
15 seconds. They're going to start going loud. Hoping JL can catch one on the vent rotation. He has managed to catch Spinks, but Apex has won the round with that one. Takes him down. It's Vitality again. This CT side looking promising. That's 2 consecutive gun rounds. A couple of those recovered AK-47, so the one-shot headshot potential for Flames and Mezzi. Spinks looking rather forward. Hang on, Mezzi, Spinks, this is a crunch. A lobby crunch, and nobody's home. Wonderful, wonderful! Spotted out, that was the bomb T roof. Now they know the penny drops. There was aggression in the mix, and they just received. They're staying so active here. Apex spamming away, good damage onto Ime. Will have to function at half HP. It's JL that opens up the account, and it's Alexi to extend it. Catches Spinks, top sights open. Flames and ZywOo low, and here's Ime. Spotted out by Apex, and he seals the deal. Thank you very much. Ime's even anticipating Secret. Is it really a clean sweep? ZywOo doesn't seem to think so. He'll yoink the AK-47. As Na'Vi have responded with a 4th round.
See if ZywOo gets to hold on to this one. Wonderful to take the fight from main, and well, ZywOo grabs another, but it's JL. Important opener for him. The aggression comes in, and there's just so many moving pieces from Vitality. After they run into lobby, they see absolutely nothing other than that exchange towards top roof. They try to reset. They try to plug all these holes, and Na'Vi are standing ready to respond. Oh, never mind. They've stalled it out towards door. JL willing to take the fight again. Completely blind for now. Smoke deep. He's pushing in and dealt with.
Big one from ZywOo and Spinks. With their powers combined, they repel the invaders, and Na'Vi have lost the bomb. It now falls and lies in enemy territory, smoked off. You are in trouble! It gets worse! ZywOo's caught Ime through the smoke. Bit tries his hand towards Ramp, but Flames best him as well. That's still only 1 kill for Bit. Vitality locked in to close this one with a 5 alive in the tail end of this half. Apex has locked the door behind him. Wonderful's going to try and fight his way through this, and ZywOo is his first victim, but a great cast to Wonderful. Apex secures it. 7 on the CT side.
I think if they get 5, they're going to be happy with that 7-5 T-side nuke. That should be, in modern play, something that Alexi and Blade can work with.
What did you make of this kind of aggression towards the squeaky door? What rumbled it? Was it something as simple as just ZywOo hitting his shot?
The U2 was good, right?
Yeah.
They got blocked. The flashes were good. The mollies were deep, unable to force the issue.
Hello, forcing issues is Apex. And already Bit goes down. An aggressive maneuver squandered. Apex still not punished. Alexi missed his shot, does finally connect. But bodies have already dropped. Imek caught on the cross. Alexi at least scavenges away an upgrade. Will find the M4 to try and ply his trade. Final round of the first half.
Well, they can reset, knowing that Vitality are quite heavy with these rotations.
They're happy to take these searches, even with the man advantage. Spink's looking. And he may get caught out. JL, just a free frag. Back of their head. Spinks will find it. Only Wonderful and Alexi to try and make a case for a 7-5 half. Otherwise, Vitality will be 8 already safe on this CT side. What can you do? Wonderful on the yard. His cross back spotted, a headshot angle, hard to find. ZywOo on his stairs. It's 8-4. Solid haul for Vitality.
It's all blown open. Looks like they want to head towards ramp. Remember, Bit had a rough first half. He can turn that around here.
The Des discussed his prowess in this position. They test him immediately on the pistol. Scarpering away and losing his head to flames. Problematic rotation from Imma towards the fence, anticipating this bounding Glock as the bomb's being punched by Mezzi. They have to regain control of this double doors side, but they'll do it as a team, as a unit. Playing with the doors is Mezzi. Alexi walks to investigate. That's the flashbang, but still looks good. Looks very, very good for Vitality. Oh, Flames delivers a triple to secure an early 9th round.
It's both pistols in favor of Vitality, and it's Bit the one tasked with being tested early. It's his control of ramp that is the difference maker. The fact he goes down without any resistance whatsoever.
Oh,
Flamesy, his equal on the other side, and massacres them in the double doors. Beautiful work from Vitality. They are playing and running with this momentum. Their individuals are firing.
Lexi B and Wonderful tending to the yard position. Smokes obscure their view. They're actually trying to get through main. Lexi B seems to have a read of this. He positions as well. This is it. Through the smoke, Alexi B catches Flames. Overextending towards the main position. Smokes are fading. ZywOo does slip across.
Smoke wall available. Will just have to be dry.
Yeah, and on a passing glance, on a little swing, he finds info. He takes down Spinks, but he saw another. So now you'll see the CT forces start to reconfigure. Im's been here the whole time, and it is gonna be clean onto ZywOo. Mezzi remains. He's coming in hot for the first, but overlooking that position. Bit catches him. Blade happy with that one.
Deep harassing nades. Apex frustrations of the last might continue into this. One of the few rifles already chipped down to 63 points of health. Plenty of bodies behind him. 3 on the ground, 2 in the sky. Sorry, 1 in the sky.
They're testing Alexi again. He can play around this, and he will. 1.5, Spinks low as well. Mezzi sent to the sidelines, and yard control is there. As you can see, Flames around Unbreakable, retrieving rifles. Imma smoked off for now. And JL and Imma designed for ZywOo through main. Now the smoke will make it difficult. Turns the flash, entering the site, and it's Wonderful! Oh! Spectacular from Wonderful! And now Flames has to come up clutch. The first 2 something. JL just around the smoke has to pick up the bomb. He's got time to work with. And he's gonna find another fight. Bit shuts it down, but it's Wonderful's round.
That's going to feel damn good. He was allowed to play the off angle because of his squeaky door players who had that on lock. The smoke drops, he has a choice. I give up full control. I go back into lobby, they plant for free, or I stand and deliver an A1 their spray down to remember. That's impact, baby. That's massive.
At the highest level. And Na'Vi needed it now more than ever.
Flash forward into the fight. Mezzi blind Bit. Gets him for free. Beautiful teamwork, and the dink is there. Spinks. Low half HP. Can't be finished off. Spinks has got the double.
That's massive from Spinks. Wonderful trying to trade, but Imma pulls it back, and Flames back and forth, trading blows. 2 on 2, but look at JL. ZywOo's not looking. so he has to operate in this 1v2 with half health. JL was responsible for a lot of clutches in the semi-final yesterday.
But that's why Spinks is in this team, to close these rounds.
3 kills already, but it's this 4th one that is oh so imperative. The bomb is under enemy control. And JL, he knows that's important. His life or the bomb, the target. Descends into the top side, new avenue of approach. 30 seconds, Spinks brought into this roster to close, and he's done it on the grand final stage!
Absolutely pantsers JL there, and gives the Lanxess a wave.
So Zaiwu Park lobby, but we need people to tend to that low side. Two different fronts. And in the smoke, JL lies. Looking away, fight on multiple fronts towards the control room in the lower side as well. Bit's been caught out completely, throwing out a smoke grenade to play around. Wonderful has the angle on the cross from Deacon. Doesn't pull the trigger. Flame's going to start closing that gap. Oh my God, I don't know if Mezzi saw him. Wonderful is going for a highly aggressive, highly volatile maneuver. Alexi B in the meantime onto Flames, he gets 2. Problems for Vitality, scrambling now, but Spinks is still around. A bomb plant would be huge, but oh no! Gets it with the USP! Denies the plant, and Spinks, he is in struggle street. 3 to find. Knows where Wonderful was. JL's on his screen, turns around and secures the round. 8 for Na'Vi.
That was chaos.
What was going on?
That was just chaos right there. Bit getting caught in the open.
This is his ramp. That is a bullet into his head, just through the metal. Preserves his life. And Zaiwu's been caught outside. Ime, that early descent down the vent has resulted in a Zaiwu opening kill, or opening death, I should say. His body now idled outside the secret stairs. Limited util for the finish here, Vitality. A man down, they are testing Bit. No secret, their occupation. Bit delivers a headshot, his occupation. Ime, perfect position here to deny. A man advantage though. Is there really something for Vitality in this one? Where is his help? Where is the support? Maybe he doesn't need it. With Flames gone, Mezzi advances in to clear out the position, and now that bomb will likely go down. I say that, Alexi already towards the double door, swings it open to ensure they're away and aware that bomb plant will be spammed. 2 of them there exposed, but Mezzi still puts them all down. JL gone, wonderful necessary kill. Up to Spinks. 2 to find, finds a plant spot he can work with. Wonderful and Alexi running him down. Double peek, it's Wonderful again. An important multi-kill, that double kill makes it a 1-round game. Does look pacey. They're coming towards Bit's domain once again. Is he ready? Yes, he is. Mezzi down, tracking another double kill, and Wonderful arrives just in the nick of time. Puts down Zaiwu, and now charging into Ime. Oh dear. You wanted to make it costly. You wanted to keep it close. Instead, you've got a single frag and a single player left alive.
This map has been both pistols for Vitality. Only 1 gun round since, and a few rounds where they have tried to pressure Bit at ramp.
They're pressing tab just like we are.
Yeah, targeting what appears to be a weakness, but that means that Vitality haven't really been able to establish a pattern. Cracks in terms of what could work. This more explosive, direct approach. It is being dealt with now. We are tied up 11-all, 8-4 at the half. We said it was workable, and Na'Vi agreed.
Again, though, you want to talk about direct approaches. 4 members of the Vitality squad.
But it's just Alexi.
And he's playing this unbreakable position. A flash for his repeat. Does confirm multiple bodies. He spots the bomb there. Awkward in the flames. IGL on IGL. Apex brings him down. Apex! Finding Wonderful. Awkward now for Na'Vi and Vitality. They can pause, but Spinks, he hasn't. He's catching Bit completely off guard. Yeah, all that space taken, and bodies dropping.
But Ima's still down here. This is a crazy rotation from Na'Vi. They won't expect this.
If anyone scouts out that top site, Flames towards main could so quickly drop in, confirm. Their suspicions, but instead, hang on, it's Apex.
Yeah, reroute up the vent. That has to be the call. Still plenty of time to do this. Mezzi's going to investigate over towards B just to be certain. Well, we can't see him. We can't find him. Where are we going to finish, Apex?
Well, no, they're going towards him. Oh! Mezzi stops us from getting a little nervous about that one.
Would have been an insane 1v5, sure.
Towards the A site. Supportive util for Apex. He's going to try and use this. Yeah, he'll use that smoke to guise his push. Now, Alexi doesn't know. It's an uncertainty, and nobody's looking his way. Wonderful down! Big one back from Imet, but JL holds tight with his SMG for two. Imet good for it. Catches Spinks progressing. Na'Vi want overtime. They demand overtime.
They want a map number one. This is a complete change of the setup. Imma traded out early. Bit the ramp player in warehouse. He's been spotted on the crossback. The AWP not in yard. How quick can Vitality piece this together? Mezzi's just taken JO in the meantime. Pressure everywhere.
Lots of moving pieces in this one. Look at Apex. Alexi B responsible, and now his position's noted by throwing out that incendiary. Apex in a power position to strike. There is no way Alexi's ready for this. Oh, a lovely start for Vitality, finding gaps up against the very best.
Good cognizance there to smoke off ramp, make sure there's no push in play. Vitality dotting the I's, crossing the T's. Bit announces his presence. Spam downs, just alive. But Vitality, hard to see you losing this one.
Wonderful, brings everything through. A full buy.
Do we see yard aggression from Na'Vi? That's the question.
7 for Wonderful. Now they can just stand. Look at him standing on the red box. And how has Imet found that? Spinks. Some smoke games from Imet. They know what's up. And who is it but Bit, tasked with setting himself up in a position to defend that low side. Im's aggression has caught Apex. He was the lurk towards the red container. Now the body of the assault starts to converge onto this B bomb site. Ahead of the play, but Mezzi! Oh, what a kill from Mezzi! It facilitates a plant. It can't be disrupted. They're going to have cover from ZywOo, looking towards the ramp side. Alexi B descending the vent. This is an important fight with Mezzi at the same time. 4v3 goes 4v2. Sure, you got the bomb down, but can you defend it? Mezzi, what you got? A bullet between the eyes from Imet. Is there anything here for ZywOo? He's hit the first as the door is closed. Is there really anything from ZywOo? He tags him through the door, but it's Imet with 4. Forced off is JL, that molly top hut. And now dipping down the vents, multiple bodies. Ime will hear this. What's he got? Messi's down. Bomb! Lost! Ime defends valiantly towards the decon door. He is locked in. Apex has to try and beat him down. From either side, he's getting crunched in. Is he got another one? Finally brought down to his knees by Apex and a 2-on-2. But look at their health, 16 points of health for this French duo in Cologne. Caught out on the plant. No chance for ZywOo. He has to plant. Alexi advances the smoke, guising his aggression. ZywOo down. It's a Na'Vi round.
Imma starting to look like the hero in overtime. The reroute from Vitality. They note the orb towards ramp. They don't want to test the waters. They drop back. They find the gap down the vent, but Imma delivers a multi-kill. Massive work from him.
He was there at the start of the round. We cut to him just kind of jump spotting for info.
But we were so focused on the AWP. But Vitality had been able to get an individual down towards Secret. So something within the round told Apex we should not try and brute force ramp. We need to look for another way, another option to get down towards B. But Na'Vi had an answer.
Let's see what kind of trend they set to start us off. It's a headshot from JL. Spinks brings the fight to the squeaky door, and JL happy to oblige.
Yeah, you bang on there. That's premeditated. That's Spinks saying, I will go and duel against JL. You know he's going to be there. You know that's his domain, so wanting to see if this head-to-head can continue. They drop ZywOo's AWP down towards B immediately. He's going to be AWPing from secret. We'll be hearing the smokes, the mollies, and, well, now the info that Imma is dead.
Wow, what a big one back from Apex. He is playing a very solid game of Counter-Strike, keeping up with the younger guns.
This is the gap. Threading the needle, Na'Vi. In search of 15, in search of securing the double OT at a minimum. That molly from JL will send Mezzi scattering elsewhere. Flames, he's also fortified this A site. Lexi's starting to pivot them back. JL could get another. The timing on his side. JL's doubled up.
It's such a crucial moment of the game. JL finding form. A double kill.
Look at this.
Yeah, there is something afoot. You can see it's being considered. Flames is about to be wrapped upon, and Apex has got himself a real opportunity to win the round with a flank. Unlike anything, double kill from Apex. And it still might not be enough, but maybe, just maybe, ZywOo can come up clutch for Vitality. Bit under pressure with 20 seconds. ZywOo's blind, he's so blind. White screen, Bit can't close, and ZywOo strafes into it. He closes it down. High impact, Vitality start off with the W.
Risky rotation, considering the circumstances.
Mezzi under scrutiny, flashes at his feet. Flames the same, ZywOo just a dink, but maybe Mezzi can hold on to this site. A man advantage, Spix is coming up the ladder and it pays off. A late flank up the fence, and it results in a 3-on-1. Vitality to take 15 first. Only Imma stands between them, and there's no damn time. There's nothing for him here. 15! One away from starting this grand final by taking Nuke up against Na'Vi.
Hi guys, Mezzi here. Make sure to sub to ESLCS. Keep right on.
A bit more aggression.
Easier said than done, but simple when you boil it down. Crosshair on head, straight to Imma! Cancels Imma's round with one AWP bullet through. It's not even a wall bang, it's just perfectly placed.
Coming apart the seams now.
Oh, JL's gone as well. Mezzi catches him, holding on to his top side valiantly, and Wonderful finds a way back in.
Hasn't looked down though, has he?
Little does he know, Apex resides in a forward position, and now that flank you discussed, he could be overlooked. They are starting to depart. When does Apex start to poke his nose into the potential? For now, Bit holds lobby for the return of Alexi and Wonderful. Just 3 kills away from starting this grand final with the first map. The testing Spinks, Mezzi, Flames, everyone here ready to contribute. And Bit's gone down, looking very nice now. Alexi B putting up a fight, finds the headshot onto Apex. They're all ready for you, and down we go. It's 30 rounds, but Vitality coming swinging into this grand final. Nuke is theirs, 2 away from the elusive trophy. It's got out. Flames now spots him out. Wonderful will need to support him because he's got a HE on his face and only working with 60 points of health. Cautiously fighting Flames, just the tip of his head, but that's all Bit needs. Good start for Bit. Pressure onto Apex on this side, playing the ramp position, holding the angle. The Flames obscure and he misses his chance. Look at them go. JL racks up a double. Bit has done the same, and Mezzi's P2K that did so much to start off their CT side on Nuke will do nothing here.
Yeah, well, it's good for Na'Vi to come into the turf of Vitality and pick up the pistol round after Vitality getting both in the previous map. Mezzi not long for this well. JL had an opportunity to remove him, but now knows the position of Mezzi backing off. I think the focus definitely is on the likes of Bit for Na'Vi and, well, ZywOo, based off of what the desk was discussing and his lack of impact on those T-side gun rounds. An astonishing stat, really.
Who's Apex flashing for? ZywOo mantling up. We'll just use that to reposition forward position. And down goes Apex. Zaiwu spotted out. Good awareness there from him. Not going to run past it. Not in a hurry. 35 seconds as there's the Mezi FAMAS. And it is only going to get one. Nice long-range shot from Bit. Of course, a headshot. Did you see his headshot percentage in that semi?
Yeah, pretty wild, which is why he's one of the MVP candidates coming into this grand final.
Over 90% headshots. And it's not like he was under fragging either. The AK will make headshotting a little easier for Spinks if he can preserve it.
Oh.
And wow, nice demonstration. Takes down the headhunter.
Well, this is great damage. 3 kills. Going to be a lot of rebuys for Na'Vi. They don't want to give anything else over, and Wonderful won't. Blade should be happy with that.
Oh, ooh, that one. Oh, it really hurts. Ime cut down. 2 HEs, well placed. Flames trying to keep him at bay. Bit will get ahead of this. Into the Flames, into the spray. Lovely from Flames. Catches them. Holds that top mid push. It's not coming just yet. Flames stalwart on long. Mezi tucked in. Will likely be overlooked here. He's ready. And Mezi! Only the one. But Spinks falls as well. JL has made a round out of this. The site theirs. Bomb on his back. Heading over to the site for a plant. Imer as well. Don't forget about the damage. He's got 10. Winning out that duel. Putting Apex down. The kit available for this retake. Yet to reload. Zaiwu, 9 bullets. May not be sufficient for 2 kills, but Flames can contribute as well. Look at their health. He's not going to molly bricks. Instead, the big box. Imer swings into him. It's too easy. Flames and Zaiwu partner up and clutch up for Vitality. They want to, talking of aggressive, are they flashing him? He has a look. He has more than a look, calls it clear. Now Bit's realizing, hang on, I think there might be something fishy afoot. And now another flash in his face. Oh, hyper-aggressive. Vitality bring the fight to the offense.
Well, I was just saying to watch the flash plays from Vitality, but that's more towards middle. Apex and Spinks do these alley-oops, but Apex setting up Flamesy, that is premeditated. That right there, that's the homework being done. How can we isolate the long piece? That's a beautiful little sequence. The difference makers is Emma. Again, Liz his head out middle. He's aggressive.
He wants to fight now, but there's an AWP. We know what it can do in the hands of Zaiwu.
But now what do you do if you're Na'Vi? You know there's a play towards spawn as that rotator. You know the AWP is over towards A ramp, and Spinks is now in tunnels. 2v5.
They're everywhere. I'm getting pushed on B. I'm getting pushed on long.
Precisely. They have been harassed all across the map. Everywhere Na'Vi stepped within this round, they were dealt with handedly. That is a beautiful round from Vitality.
And you've got to have players that are willing to follow the call. You know, Flames is doing everything Apex demands there. As he pulls the strings, it's Flamesy that's doing the dance.
Well, this is the thing. If you're Apex, you probably see a bit of yourself in an individual like Flamesy, a stubborn buck, young, and wanting to take the fights essentially at all times. If anything, it's reeling him in that tends to be the problem.
Sure.
So the fact that he can have an opportunity of fight where they can set him up for that type of aggression, and it pays off. The flashes have to be perfect. And that...
oh, what a perfectly timed smoke.
Might spell a bit of disaster for Na'Vi. Time is going to be the biggest issue. It's getting awfully quiet across the map now.
Mezi, just as he was making other plans, tends to his sight, does well for the first fight. Mezi delivers a double. It's up to Spinks to close, and he's only got the one in him because Wonderful has done enough to facilitate plant. 2-on-2, a retake. We've been here before. Can Vitality best them once more? There's more health this time, at least for Wonderful. He's already got 2 kills. Can the Yorpa pick up a big round for Na'Vi? Alexi contributes! He wrecks him! That is impact from the IGL.
Wonderful. I think he spotted a little bit just on the front of that smoke. Apex is aggressive. Very aggressive.
He knows his angles well. Whoa, the jump!
I think he's mouse wheeled that.
I think that's a mouse wheel accidental. Yeah,
no
gamble.
counter smokes, no mollies, nothing coming their way.
And now they've found Flames. Dropping off was Im.
But that's the long anchor.
Gives them something to work with. How is this falling apart with JL searching out mid? The site is theirs, but is the round still up for debate? Do they give this a go?
The kid on Mezi, a Molly in play as well. You may as well give it a look. It was going to be the save, but now they're getting into the fight. Up count with 2.
Oh, Imer and JL watching through their fingers here. Alexi getting spammed on through the smoke, a replenish of the short smoke.
That might do it.
Does he have a look? ZywOo Spinks searching long. Flame still CT, thinking about it. It's hanging in the balance. One kill would have made the difference. And now Mezzi goes down. They lose all their guns. Spinks the only one with an M4, and he's got to save it. That's 5. Ahead of this, Bit is ballsy, running out long into some HE stack. He's covered by JL, but they both go down. A safe rifle, a single deagle.
Ima has to search for this. He has to. They know Spinks is a B defender. He was just spotted long. He needs to isolate this 1v1.
It's up to Mezzi. It is all on the Brit here. He only has a pistol, a tiny P250. It's not enough for that kind of range, and yeah, Ime knows what that means. By taking down Mezzi, he lets his boys know that the B bomb site is a safe haven. Alexi B tending to middle. ZywOo's missing shots, but so is Alexi! 2 now with the dig. It's surely still safe, but hang on, Apex just has to hit one bullet. Shadow, wonderful spotted, body shot. This has to be Na'Vi's round. Costly. But it can't cost them the momentum. Thinking about poking their nose in. The flash will be from Apex. Imet blind, full blind. He goes down, and the round 10 seconds. 10-second defuse. A deagle, a safe rifle, and a dream. ZywOo delivers a gift of vitality. 4 kills from the Woo.
See what it's done to Na'Vi immediately. Finances in question. Deagles, Tech9's Ima taking another risk, another gamble. So much space. Apex is rotating back, knife out. He's got no idea.
No idea, but Ima makes a meal of it. Just about gets the job done. Can he convert onto Flames? Puts him low at long range. Glock to the face. Flames 2 HP. Scarpers away, but this is a nice response from Na'Vi. JL has the rotation towards short. Bit in tow. And just the short-lived celebrations of a low economic round going the way of Vitality, but Na'Vi, they are not fussed. The proactivity there from Imet. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, important work from him in 2 back-to-back rounds. I know they didn't convert the previous, but the fact that he didn't get scared when they were down a number, right? Some individuals on the extremity might say, all right, hold up, I'll just wait. We'll group up and we'll try and trade. He got them the space to get the bomb down, which helped with some of these purchases. And then he just launches himself up catwalk. Sure, made a meal of it, but still got in towards the site. Forced Vitality into the save, and JL can't take anything with him.
Pushing his bit around that corner, smoke exposed and a deleted. Lovely team play to start. It's ZywOo and Flames name plated.
Looks like Bit's being handled, doesn't it?
It does. 4th and 7 so far in this second map.
Here's the molly.
That molly will force a decision out of him. Does have the smoke grenade. Flashbang lands though, and he's just going to be crouching away, finding an angle, overlooked completely. Oh, ZywOo! A triple kill on the AWP. It's going to be denied by Wonderful. But that is masterful from ZywOo.
Yeah, you feel he's done enough, don't you? JL and Wonderful, not even connected.
You said you want to find out whose paradise it is. It's definitely looking like ZywOo, the more comfortable of the two. JL onto Flames, Apex repositions. JL was brought low, and Wonderful has the bomb. Getting across this, 2 players. Covered bit by the Flames. Nice adjustment, taps the head, gets across. Spinks has missed his shot, and wait a second. That bomb is planted. They haven't got the health, but this is going to be crazy. All the damage is there. Spinks and Apex. They get through it. Stressful, sweat on the brow, and that's Apex's first kill to secure the round.
Damn, but how does ZywOo get away with that towards the car position? The molly comes in, the flash is great, he's getting singed, but they don't believe anybody's home. He's just tucked behind it. This is the opener. They've got Bit's number at the moment. Car's on fire, but ZywOo's not. Keeps his cool, locks down 2 more frags. Yeah, and Alexi, not happy with how that one unfolded. A flavor of aggression.
Yeah, this is a different look. Bringing the fight to SMGs and Tech9 to AK-47s. Far from ideal. Here's the flash setup. ZywOo was not responsible for lower. Spinks calling for the flash. Wants to fight.
Deep.
Wonderful. Oh, no vision, but no problem. Spinks hits the shot. Bit will find the trade. The rifle upgrade. They're advancing mid. They want to test, and ZywOo's AWP, though, is perfectly set up to collect. Oh, he's tucked away from window. Now he returns to it. Could be perfectly timed. ZywOo again, his 11th, and puts Imet in the dirt.
You have to go A. You know the AWP is over towards B. You'd want to try and scurry up catwalk and isolate a fight.
ZywOo's bringing the fight too.
Catch that!
How's that? Nade to the face, Bit's gone. JL could be ZywOo's next. Oh, he's so aware. The re-aggression, the multi-kills keep coming.
We're going to get to the final round of the half. The loss bonus only 1,900, and that's due to the back and forth nature of this game. It hasn't been clean Counter-Strike. And that's to be said for either side as, well, Blade taking some notes. Alexi trying to defend his honor. Worst case, he'd go down after time.
Yeah, it's really putting a lot of faith into Flames. 3 on the wrong side of the map as this hit starts to come in. Flames does miss the first opportunity, but ZywOo in support. ZywOo doesn't hit his second shot. Flames has gone down. The site will be taken. Alexi tasked with getting that bomb code punch, but ZywOo, a headshot to Wonderful. That was all that was visible, just takes him down. So nonchalant with it. And now so uncomfortable, sure, the bomb is down, but is this going to be another Vitality retake? It looks good because Alexi's low, 8 HP after his battle with Apex. Bit will get aggressive, but now they're pushing George. Good from Spinks, needs more. Bomb about half gone. Apex approaching towards the ramp. JL's actually hit it with the scout, and Apex can't do it. Navi will take the lead on the half. They're bringing the fight. And it's going to work out wonderfully. Long range. Bit uses the dual Berettas to great effect. He tames it as well with Wonderful's help. They find ZywOo. No contributions from ZywOo in this pistol.
Well, careful now, Apex. You've got the bomb. Your teammates have found some space. Alexi looking to address that.
Smoke will limit his contributions. Wonderful. Perhaps could do more on the side. He's been spotted towards the Gandalf position. Flames jumping, gets that info, knows where 2 of them are. One short, one Gandalf, and a well-placed Molotov, but he's pushed the smoke. Alexi catches him looking elsewhere, and Wonderful farming heads, and 4 from Wonderful's pistol!
Bit struggled in map number 1, but coming into map number 2, he has had impact in both pistol rounds. And if I'm Wonderful right there, I'm giving an extra thank you to my in-game leader for that distraction. I was pinned, I was stuck, and I was on fire. But he drew the attention so I could take him down with me. Emma with the other M4, currently jiggling over towards A ramp. How good is Apex? That's the question.
Oh, Apex completely flicks and deletes. Imet's gone. Flames has contributed. Wonderful watching now as Alexi has to try and convert. This is weird. He's got the perfect weapon for the job, but still, watch out. ZywOo has a rifle. No Kevlar, jumping with the SMG, chips away, does more damage to 2 of them, Spinks down, and there you go.
Well, they'll scavenge those M4s back. They'll take their time before the defuse, but I asked the question, how good is Apex? Did exactly what he needed to do on the scout to open the door. The bomb goes down and the buy comes through.
Yeah, a perfect demonstration of why he feels confident buying that. Look at this shot, outrageous. Headshot into Imet. Bang! Oh, the restabilization, that kind of micro adjustment. He overflicks and adjusts. It's a cool way to get the info safely. Flash, nade for the clear, jump across.
Oh, that's rehearsed, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that one. Trying to set them up for success, and it works out. Team play at the highest level.
Felt like as soon as it was noted, it wasn't the long extremity play. They weren't all in, but they have to be going for mid and short control. So they harassed the little combo of util.
Bit responsible for the potential of Flamesy. Starting his advance now.
Away.
Starting his advance. Slipping the net though. ZywOo kicks open the front door. They're in! Mezzy and ZywOo take the B site by force. Retake possibilities, the kit present. Alexi rushing through T-spawn to try and find a route and an avenue back into this bomb site.
Yeah, but take a look, Mezzy has another smoke. Could drop that out towards doors. That's going to buy them another 20 seconds. Held off on deploying it, didn't get skittish, didn't send it out too early. And right now, if you're Na'Vi, how do you breach back in?
Flash in front of the tons. Alexi B is having a look at.
Halfway gone.
Backing away. Backing away. Ladies and gentlemen, Vitality on the board on their T side. Ima being hunted. He sticks around for one, but Flames takes out his gun. And so we'll see if Na'Vi can find double digits, or will Vitality continue to close that gap?
They're coming in.
It's a test of the long defense. Ima deleted by ZywOo. First bullet finds his head.
What's the response? What space is taken back? The CTs have to do something.
It looks for answers towards the upper tons. Flames playing a very passive game. Apex the same, just spotting out mid. Bit's not going to get anything anytime soon. I say that. Look at what's happening towards T-Spawn. They're going to leave Spinks with all of this long control.
Even still, it's such a tough fight for Bit to have to go to, and only with the FAMAS, he has full nades. He hasn't investigated for information. He's worried that there's a player just defaulting in upper tunnels, and this is bad info. He's about to get a surprise.
Unless he adjusts and finds the headshot, confirms the whole team's there. Bit has done a lot now to equalize and to give them a chance to defend, but the site already lost. Sprinting across the doors. Apex gets the package to be secured, pushing though, disrupting. Straight through the smoke was Bit. Tried to get there ahead of the play. Instead, Apex takes his head off. Spinks spotted out, tagged up, big from 1 to 4 on the scout. JL spamming through. It's going to be Alexi set up with some nades for this, but it's not the weapon for the retake. JL the only one with the rifle, and are they really not going to give this a go? They're working it out. A tough site to retake, especially with that smoke on the doors. ZywOo could burn to that. That could be problems, but he gets ahead of it. Just 10 HP on ZywOo, but look at that. Mezzi's good for one. JL trying to multi. Only one can stop them. It's Apex. The kid on JL. It's not enough. Na'Vi find 10. A retake into the bomb site, and it's JL. And wonderful. With wonderful close.
Smoke's not going to stop him.
Oh, he starts to spam. He commits to the spray. 30 bullets. And no kills, he still gets away with one. Where is he going? Bit jumps into ZywOo's AWP. I can't believe we're back. Oh, what a shot! Over the smoke, wonderful, sent to the shadow realm by ZywOo. Combat AWPing, Alexi creeping, Spinks overlooking the possibility as down they go, it's Ima's double. Hold your horses, Apex in the clutch, and Alexi denies.
These retakes are insane.
Again, they take the site. 11 is theirs as they look to equalize and take Vitality's map pick back.
We have had this on both halves in this second map of play. Teams giving it a go, giving it a chance, getting in their face and making it work on Na'Vi.
A map of retakes. I thought ZywOo had sealed the deal with that one.
Yeah, Wonderful's head in the clouds as he goes to look over them. But Ima from tunnels with the double, and you've got to be frustrated with that. Oh, we saw Na'Vi trip up to Light of Eyes in map number 1. It can't happen again, and Wonderful will not allow it. Opening kill onto the in-game leader. Now it's going to have to be the Puppet Master from the grave. Another clear, another fight. And they just want to harass.
And on notice, he will require Bit's assistance if they test him on B, but look at this re-aggress. Alexi B pushed through. Takes the fight to Flames. Only 3 for Vitality, but they managed to get in again! It's happening again! A headshot from Spinks! And now it's their control. Trying to flash through. Spinks, can he find him? And no, he can't. Solid work as this now becomes a 2v2. All to play for. Kit on the AWPer, Mezzi and ZywOo. France and Britain working together to keep Vitality in this. Mezzi tested first, lovely headshot, Ima helpless, and it's Mezzi to secure it.
Something cooking as well. It's just wonderful, he's going to be forced off the line by this util.
Nothing for him here. It's a perfect call after abusing that B bomb site. Now they hit A. And Alexi's limited in his contributions now with only 17 points of health. Ima on the ramp won't be the first to move. Waiting for some distraction, but Flames, he's having none of it. Oh yes, clean as can be, clean as a whistle for Vitality's 9. 5 alive! Are you overly concerned about B? Do you leave some absences on long? Because that looks like where Vitality are headed as fast as possible.
Corner smoke, flashes are out.
Wonderful. That AWP is perfect for the job. That's why you put it in his hands. And he's getting run at. Spinks gets ahead of the play. Now he's trapped. The AWP is vulnerable. He needs support. ZywOo scoped up and ready to punish. The flames come in. The extinguish from his teammate. Alexi B extends Wonderful's round.
But he's pinned. He's stuck towards the car position. He's under so much pressure right now.
He peeks, he dies. He peeks, he loses. That smoke won't last forever. ZywOo has his target set. Another one, replenishing a deeper smoke to give Wonderful something to play around. Misses his chance, but Spinks heavily wounded.
Here comes another molly. Wonderful has to move.
Using the smoke, but burns down. Finally, he falls. They find it, but Flames, he's been waiting for this. They're going... Oh no! He fumbles the jump, and Bit gets a freebie. Charging his Apex, trying to be the one in, trying to find a way in. But it's Alexi that shows him a way out. Jumping on the spam, only ZywOo remains in an impossible clutch. Brought down to 21, Flames at his feet, he finds headshots. But it's Na'Vi that find 12. One away from tying up this grand final. 60 seconds now as Apex, in combination with his team, take doors and mid. A flash, a simple approach, nothing to report, and a smoke on CT.
They're making this look like a default round. We're up cat, we're applying pressure towards A, we're applying pressure towards mid. Now B smoke in exchange with the lurk.
There's a little gap between the two smokes there that Spinks is brave enough to find himself in. Oh, he's done him! Booked! JL! Into the side. He knows Bit's around here somewhere. Now he knows exactly where he is. Knife out, charging in. Bit gets Mezzy. Bit gets both! Bit could have secured it. Can he take Dust 2 single-handedly? Holding his bomb site and delivering the headshots necessary. Only Flames can reignite some hope for Vitality. A 1 versus 2, but time against him. He's a dead man walking. It's Na'Vi! Tying us up 1 each.
Bit was absent on map number 1, but he showed up in map number 2. Impact on the pistols and to close. 13-10. Teams taking each other's turf. We've got a best of 5 final, baby.
Bring on Mirage! But they're heading towards ZywOo. He hasn't had his majestic pistol round yet. Spinks spots him out, confirms their suspicion. ZywOo's been equipped for this, but he's got no vision. A white screen fades to black as Bit demonstrates his prowess on the Glock. And Alexi B fills the feed with flash assists. He set them both up for that.
Just chip damage with that nade, a kill. Might have given Vitality a way back in, but the defense to open up. It was very site-centric, 2-3 split, no info play through middle, and the B execute from Na'Vi, it finds success. Just 2 kills, the bomb goes down, and there's no wait for Vitality to take on a 3v5 disadvantage. Just looking to hold on to their Kevlar. We'll see what that leaves for the next round of play. And they're starting to hunt. They want to take away the Kevlar. Apex doesn't have any. It's just a flash. It'd be Flamesy and Mezzy are the two you want to find. So tucked in, Flamesy, oh, he's able to get a kill for his troubles.
They are encroaching towards this 2-man hold of Connector. JL spotted out. Apex fires off a warning shot. Testing Flames, that's a good flash, does hit someone. Oh, Apex has found a headshot. Now Flames can build upon it, shut down by JL. Good work from Spinks, still here, and just like that, a second round force buy from Vitality is 1 kill away from conversion. And already ZywOo hits the scout shot, seals his fate. Alexi B looks like he's walking straight into Apex. Oh. The smoke just guising Alexi's crawl, but finds it all the same. Mezzy blind, calling for backup, strafes away, spotted but not dead. Spinks is there in support, Bit's done well to find Mezzy. Spinks, they know where you are, and they hit the headshot necessary. They need to fight another day. Hold on, him is down. Apex reactivates. It's Apex and Flames to close. Those FAMASs do what they had to. Stating he wants to take a Kato or a Cologne and a Major before he retires. And here he is on the grand final stage. It's Flames! Stunning work! Yeah, stylish.
This is a pretty standard approach we've seen from Na'Vi. 2 players over towards A on Palace and the ramp. But Flames the aggressive, flash forward, gets the fight, Alexi wins it out. Bit now will search, JL the same.
Alexi goes down. Apex and Spinks combine to find the equalizer, but that's a gap for Bit.
This is naughty by ZywOo, they're not going to clear it.
Oh, they're not. He could have got both. A dink onto Bit. Huge work, that angle. Catching them completely off guard. They thought they had some space. Apex has repositioned nicely around that smoke. There's a timer on all of this. Molotov available, will force out Apex, flies up the ladder, not going to be found. No, where's the comms? Bit! Unable to adjust, it falls to Wonderful. Spinks has been working towards this, and Wonderful might overlook it if he steps back into the line of fire. Spinks will convert another Vitality round.
This is it, if Vitality opt to not play standard with their position, aggression dealt with. JL loves this to dodge the flash. Number advantage. Huge nade, massive damage. Apex just takes the fight, jumping. The Guardian Angel of Vitality. Finish undecided, fight coming their way.
It's Mezzi. Going through the paces, Alexi B.
That's a B defender.
Catches out Mezzi, and Alexi B down to ZywOo. Cannot adjust. An important trade from JL. Overlooking Spinks. Confirms the spray, but now Bit will activate. 15 seconds. Where's that bomb? It's on the back of Wonderful.
Got to plant safe.
And he's going to have to find a safe haven to plant. Will do so. Apex starts to close the gap. We talked about clutches. We were talking about Na'Vi. Wonderful denies Apex's chance. There's the second.
Has Mezzi for support from market window.
ZywOo tested here, and he's going to win out on the head-to-head. Wonderful, shut down by the AWP. ZywOo re-aggressing. Oh, an opportunity, could not track the jumping Bit. Hunting him down now, ZywOo still gets another. Triple kill entry! There's nothing left for Vitality. Flames and Spinks overlooking him, and he'll get that one eventually.
Important save for Spinks. The good Graces will retain the M4. Can also. Spinks up in that vent room. Smoke's cleared, and it's really important the space that Ime is getting time and time again. Walking out, Mezzi spotted. Something's up.
Mezzi the first. Flames flies up the ladder. Gets away with murder. Ime should be able to put this one in. Very low HP, and it's a double kill for Ime. The site is theirs. Spinks and ZywOo, their priorities change.
I don't think there's a conversation. This has to be the save for Vitality. It's more about will Na'Vi hunt. We have seen some rounds where Vitality have attempted to harass, but it's difficult to do. Having the most impact in the map, that can't be the consistent formula for a Vitality victory.
Who's going to step up? Who will it be? It's not Flamesy, not here. Not on A, not now, and XCB and Emma flood the site. Nice one back from ZywOo. Spinks decides the round is on by catching Bit, and a hunt from Alexi. He brings the fight to the defender. Ezzy and ZywOo have a decision to make. Ouch, that's a mistake. Another.
Crushing pace changes out of Na'Vi in back-to-back rounds. They know the save guns are in the mix in the previous. Get stuck in, straight through the guts of middle, this time in towards A. Merciless. Good calling from Alexi, puts them up to 6. They can win the half.
It has been. Spinks looking elsewhere. Mezzi has so much to do, so much required of him, and they overlook the position. The FAMAS is good for one, but Spinks has fumbled. Empty-handed in his contributions. Flames keeps us level. Apex pushing, charging into the fight. Down as well. It's up to Ima in the clutch because ZywOo has found Wonderful back and forth in that head-to-head. And now Ima with 2 to find. Goes searching. They partner up and he finds his timing. Does isolate the duel. Removes Flames. Can Ima come? Clutch! He can! Clutches for Navi. Gives them the edge. And our third map's half-time break.
3 pallets, 2 ramp.
Bit. He's been having some good pistol rounds. Smoked off initially, so completely unable to contribute as they do surge into the site. The whole squad is here. Vitality plant their flag on the A site. Control of CT gained. Aware of the potential for a flash on the retake. Good nade right in the face of JL.
Dealing with that rotation. Soften them up before they come back in. 5v5. Kid in the smoke.
Who's got the better communication? Who can aim quicker on these pistols? 5 alive for both sides. Alexi encroaching. First from ZywOo down to Ima. Mezzi has ramp under their control. Ime's doing everything he can. A double kill with his USP. 2 bullets is all he has, and Spinks makes sure he cannot use them. Wonderful.
He's on it.
Oh, he's holding it. Running at him. It's gonna be a Vitality pistol. Impact from Mezzi, doubling his kills at a crucial start to this second half.
All right, that one could have got real chaotic, but we will split the pistols. First time in this series so far. We see the force come out from Na'Vi. Or will they allow Vitality to get up to 7 and tie things up for 3? An investment from Ima into a deagle, but everybody else going to keep it clean. Is it even our bomb site? And we have nothing left to block with. The second wave could be deadly.
How will Alexi react? Oh, Ima getting pressure from short side. Does well to find one. Gets more than one. 3 kills to the good. ZywOo back with a rebuttal. But such low HP. Alexi B ready for him. Well received. They tried deception. Pulling rotations, but sent back to spawn. JL just had a look in middle. ZywOo is edging out and puts JL to bed. Ima has to take shelter in towards underpass. He has done well to at least find Apex there. And the divided attacking side. Now Mezzi pushing through the apartments. Alexi drops a smoke to play around. Spinks in the site with Mezzi. The bomb detached from this. Oh, Alexi spotted out. Does some damage to Mezzi. Alexi can't hold on. Spinks has brought him down. Significant damage dealt by the Finn, though. This should be a tough one for Vitality to close, and a nade from Bit finishes the job onto 1. Mezzi, 6 HP. Flames is still disconnected. They're looking to re-clear him. Wonderful spots him. Still another headshot from Mezzi. Does a lot with a little. Is this manageable for Flames? Oh, it is now. Bit spotted out, loses his head. Flames on a grand final stage. Can he come up clutch under the pressure? Him has already proven he can. On the same bomb site, can Flames stop it from happening again? Opts for truck. Staying active. That smoke buys so much time. You can see Ima so paranoid of all the possibilities. Flames could be right there in it now. Respected and faded. Ima spotted out now. The info flows. Ima has the advantage, but he just needs 1 bullet. Flames just needs the headshot. Can't do it! Ima, another clutch on that B-bomb site, securing the 9th.
Oh, and there's so many details in that one. Defuse will come through. Blade, he doesn't have the good graces of the sound cues, and a smile creeps on his face.
Double incendiary in the defense, trying to delay. 37 seconds, they start the final play, the final commitment. Spinks the first to fall. Good back from Flames on Tetris. Missed orb shot from Wonderful. They stretch their legs, they pushing through. Flames has racked up a double kill so far. And he might find more. He's got the AWP trapped. ZywOo onto Wonderful, surely that's enough with the bomb now down. CT's pushing through smokes, a boost on the sandwich, gonna be spotted out. ZywOo catches another. He's got 2, and Flames leaves with 3. It's Vitality making this a 1-round game. Comprehensive site take. Flight paths outlined. Everyone knows what they have to clear. Spinks has managed to clear out the triple box. A little bit of a jump scare for Flames as it's finished off by the JLD. Pushing sandwich, Alexi does contribute as well. This aggression with the USP has led to a couple of kills. And JL's Deeg, all that remains. Mezzi spotted out, hard headshot to hit. Mezzi makes it look easy. Good flash, does catch him. But ZywOo had the cover, they don't overextend. That's the timing! Just as ZywOo looks away, pulls out his nade, they aggress! JL and Alexi B impress. A 10-10 scoreline imminent. Mezzi gives it a go, supported by Spinks. A headshot found, and no! A second onto Ime! A bomb plant, unlikely. The Flames deny it for a couple more seconds.
There's another one where that came from.
Alexi has one lined up, that's perfectly timed.
That's going to spread wider.
Has to tuck and respect it. 24, that smoke's not going to last forever. Mezzi from Palace, begging that bomb to be planted. Is wonderful in a position to run at this. A fake as well, they're taking their time, hoping the frag comes their way. Holding it now, wonderful strafes out, it's JL first, and it's 10-10! Trading blows here on Mirage.
Oof, I think that one got a little bit dicier than it had to. Bit could have just stayed tucked towards the site. He's equal on the other side. ZywOo with 18. This is Poppy. This is explosive.
They're testing Bit. He's all alone on this A site. Where is the support? Ime tries to help him, but Bit's headshot's good. Delivers, passes the first test, but Spinks and Mezzi have opened up the A site. Spinks from mid side, Mezzi from Tetris. Wonderful, as you discussed. Only 8.
They got to deal with Spinks. They got to find him. Wonderful has to worry about 180 degrees right now.
But he's just faded away. Lets Apex cook. Takes the stairs with the boost. Ime on CT. And perfectly timed on the clear. Anticipating the boost. Missed shot from ZywOo. Ime pieces out. Repositions.
They're
and
bailing.
Spinks is running. He's gunning.
Alexis has heard this.
He seems aware. This is the fight that determines if that B site is lost for Na'Vi. Alexi B passes it. And now what do? Mezzi and ZywOo disconnected from the game plan.
Look at the wrong way!
Oh, what are you looking at? Wonderful's back turned, and it's an equalizing frag given on a silver platter to the man born the day Counter-Strike released. Partners up with Mezzi and slips just past the window of opportunity. It's Ime's responsibility. Uncertainty.
Alexi from Cat, he's making a move.
For Vitality. Na'Vi the same.
Searching CT. Being so diligent about this, they're going to have to plant safe side behind the triple box.
Worried about everything. Mezzi punching in the code, covered by ZywOo. Ime encroaching. A nice spam. Alexi B brings down the planter. It all falls to ZywOo. What can he deliver? On the grand final stage, 2 against him. He gets baited. Ime, brave! Soda Brave brings the fight to ZywOo to seize the lead.
65 seconds remain. They're going to get the boost up towards short.
Good timing for this, and yeah, more than they bargained for on the other side.
There's wonderful.
Torp. An opening death for Apex. Frustrations will continue to compound. JL spotted. Flames on the mantle up, spots out the short player. ZywOo with that AWP, looking for anything. A re-aggress. And it's too comfortable for ZywOo. That's a nasty death for JL. ZywOo has found it. And he might do more. Ime's not scared of ZywOo. That is a clear. Alexi B defends his site honorably by finding Spinks towards the apartment. That moves him, forces him wide. Flames is into the site. Alexi B, that could be exposed. So much responsibility on the captain here. They're coming in from every angle. How has he got ZywOo as well? Now Ime's present, omnipresent. And there's a 12. Na'Vi, what a way! Wonderful doesn't succumb to these early flashbangs, does not pull the trigger, bides his time. Has to hit this. Oh no, he's let it go. Mezzi opens up the site. Bit will activate, but he's exposed in the flames. A quick extinguish, quick thinking. Spam is there. Flames. How is Bit still shooting? He puts some damage onto Apex, but already looks good for Vitality. A direct and brutal approach.
Got to be the calculated call. Na'Vi can't justify this. It's just the financial conversation at all of these maps because they're so close, because they're so back and forth. Oh, no timeouts left. Take your 20 seconds. That's just freeze time. We're going to get straight back into the action. Short boost again. Short boost again.
And JL gets the information onto Flames.
Yeah, with the jump.
And now they take the fight. Ime deleted by Flames. Oh, he comes together with ZywOo for a nice double.
It's bit again.
And only an SMG. What's he supposed to do? Brings down the house on A. Bomb to be planted. JL and Alexi B trying to stop it from going to overtime. Have Vitality done enough? It's looking awfully good. Apex staring at the smokes. Alexi B hoping for an overextension. Mezzi, that third piece. He will be the catalyst. Holding the cross. A shot from Apex connects. And now what can you do? JL's only got the orb. Helpless as he accepts. There are more rounds to be seen on Mirage. We go to overtime. Deviation from the
Spinks.
norm. Hyper aggressive from Spinks. Bip from the elevated angle delivers an opening kill. Trying to mix it up into OT. Do something you haven't done before. Flames information there. Apex walking through a smoke into JL. A comfortable collection. And Wonderful seals the deal.
Now we're brawling.
Like the gloves just come off, it's overtime, and suddenly we're bare knuckle, brawling, boxing, charging up ramp, and Na'Vi have received this well.
This is where the individuals get put on display. The decisions under pressure. Well, Vitality, they were the ones running with that momentum, taking us into overtime. It was Na'Vi's chance to close. Now, both teams need to pick themselves up, dust themselves off. As it is just Mezzi. First of the 1v5, won't make it the second. Emma with the close, some AKs scavenged, carried through.
JL Alexi short side, and Orb. He won out this duel before onto JL. Mezzi with the bomb as well. Are they re-aggressing? They're re-clearing. Good timing from JL. He's not ready for ZywOo. But now they're ready for Alexi. Important trade from Flames, and now Wonderful catches the bomb on the way in. He tags up Spinks as well. Can Na'Vi really find two consecutive on their CT side? It's Apex who's completely disconnected, and Spinks will have to wait. Bomb on B, Apex working his way towards catwalk. Towards that short side. He knows there's an AWPer on that site. Wonderful, not so active on the line. Intermittent checks on the bomb, he's missed it. Apex forces him off the line, puts that AWPer down to just one bullet. One bullet would do it with Wonderful. 14 seconds though, you need to plant, and Spinks has opened up the opportunity. Scooping up the bomb, you have to get past Bit, but he does fall off the angle. 8 seconds, they flash as the bomb will go down. Nade won't finish him off. Bit and Imma trying to get in, but Spinks denies. It falls to Imma again on this B-bomb site. Has he got another? A triple kill and a clutch to get Vitality's overtime started.
Oh, he likes the way that one feels.
Okay, fighting middle, awkward for Imma. Throws out the extinguish, but can't get out his gun out in time. Another opening from Flames. He is comfortable on the stage. Wonderful's finding Spinks, avenging Bit, but look at Apex. He is already burrowing into the B-bomb site. Wonderful, good connection. So Flames' party has been crashed.
So many gaps to concern yourself with, and look how entrenched Apex is.
No one's there.
You have to call it back, surely, with how far forward he is.
But look at...
They're wondering if it's been a B apps push, because Alexi's still alive. Is he clear?
Apex positioning alone has won them the kill onto Alexi. A necessary trade. Wonderful activates. It's all been Wonderful so far.
There's still time to pivot. They do not have to finish towards B.
Are they going to really run into Wonderful with a hot hand? 3 kills deep into the third round of overtime here. Peeking through, spotted out, lives on. What have you got? They're jumping at him. Tags up ZywOo, knocks off his boots. Tugs in as Mezzi's hunting. A hard shot to hit. He's not far off. Gets his eye to the scope, but Mezzi brings him down. JL already brought low. 12 HP, 1 versus 2, but they're not looking. They're not ready for JL. And Mezzi, it's his turn in the spotlight. Secures the lead at the half of OT.
All right, well, the pressure, it's encapsulated right there.
And Spinks, woof, loses his head. Imma, one tap straight to the skull of Spinks. Nice from Flames. Imma looking the wrong way. Bit from Palace, but Apex has been completely overlooked. They're not looking at him. Wonderful's a free frag. Oh, Vitality looking for 15 is theirs. Apex double to secure it.
Sticks the landing this time round. Imma,
Hang on.
active immediately. This is a classic.
This is very cheeky.
And in this environment, this is insane.
Especially now, the bit has actually found Apex from the Palace position, a long-range headshot. This is insanity from Imma, flanks into Spinks. Mezzi though overlooked and a double kill with the bomb in his feet. Gives Vitality a chance to end it here despite the heroics of Imma.
Flamesy bolsters the defenses up through underpass. They've got two sitting on the bomb.
Coming in for him though, Mezzi tries to keep him at bay. The Flames on the floor, Mezzi goes activated, it's Imma, good for it. And from behind, Bit will strike, Na'Vi seem to have converted him as brilliance.
ZywOo is in a pivotal position. He can play between either side, knows where Alexi is.
Deagle headshot required, Lexi's holding, passes the test.
Na'Vi win it, we go again.
Oh, the balls to go for something quick in such an important round. Integral, Imma clearing corners rapidly. Flames maybe going to be overlooking this. Yeah, they have. JL finds ZywOo early, but Spinks is kicking up a fuss. Alexi from Khan and Na'Vi, they want more. Defending their streak valiantly with T-side consecutive, unless Apex and Mezzi can do the improbable. There's good damage, finding JL, they know where they both are. Now on Sandwich, he gets away, reposition, smoke guising the advance of Mezzi. But so much damage onto Apex, and yeah, finished off by Alexi. Mezzi, what can you do? The first is clean, but Imma says, we need another.
Another good call from Vitality. Spinks over towards A, ZywOo 2, Flamesy here. Bomb on JL towards ramp.
Oh, what is that from ZywOo? Disgusting double! As Bit does put him to rest. Is there more to be said? Bit and Alexi B seem to think so. Heading into the A side, Spinks still here. Nice for patience from Apex, rewarded onto Alexi. The A side occupied, and he goes hunting for heads to Bit. Brought down after taking out the captain. Mezzi and Spinks to avenge their fallen comrade. Just JL, and Spinks with his knife out, tucks in, baits the shot, and it's good from Spinks! Pulls it off! Oh, Flames is actually starting to test Bit on the Palace position. Imma, knife out in the smoke, trying to make a move, making a move now, it's perfectly timed, Apex just gets run down. The ZywOo Warp does connect, Spinks unloading his magazine into the smoke just for the one, Imma humbles him, but that's Mezzi spamming away to convert. Puts us into a 2-on-2, wonderful a headshot, that's all he could see. Hands a haircut to Mezzi. ZywOo thrust into the clutch. Wonderful and Bit up against him. 2 bullets in the AWP. 2 targets to find, and the first is divine. He's taken down Bit, and now one more required. Wonderful, nervous, up against the Woo, up against the game, and he takes them both in the cathedral. From the sideline, smokes on A early, and a miss from ZywOo. That's awkward, especially now the bullet finds him through the box. It's up to Flames on the site, does well onto JL, but Alexi B trades through. Re-aggression, Apex through the smokes, anticipated, ZywOo's nade finds Wonderful. Alexi B's doing everything he can, fake plant, Spinks lingers short. And where's Imma? Completely isolated between the two of them. Alexi B pauses, lets Imma come to him.
ZywOo's timing.
He's coming through short side. Imma could be exposed here. We know he can hit these flicks. He's got the hot hand right now as well. And he's done it! Alexi B caught off and through the boards, 18! A perfect half! ZywOo, the main event in this grand final, map 3.
Has to be enough for Vitality to get the job done.
It's fast, Chad. They're charging into Bit. It's a meat grinder into the first. They just wanted to throw it all at their A site and now repelled. Bit doesn't waver, delivers another.
Oh, ZywOo, give us it again, a 1v5.
But does this inform your next call? I mean, it's not surely going to be something in the same vein.
I feel like the stubbornness from Vitality.
Oh, hello.
Well, he made us all wait. Wonderful will punish him. No loss bonus for you, ZywOo, and you lose absolutely everything.
Flames gets out, JL spamming that AK-47. 3 of those for the CT side as they look to find 3 in a row! Whoa, wonderful!
Spinks is out, and he's looking.
Stressful, stressful. Good find from Bit. Catches the walkout Spinks. Limited options for the remaining three. Mezzi does go looking. Wonderful's hitting every shot. He takes this round, and now Mezzi, he's been heard. The lick of the flame betrays. Imek converts. And we've been here before.
I feel like let ZywOo make the opening play, shall we, lads?
Might be a good idea.
Let our AWPer, let our star player.
Oh, yes, indeed. A headshot onto JL. The AWP gone, though. The pressure for an RV to match the 3-0. And they're looking for another overtime. Can Vitality recover from an opening kill? ZywOo seems to think so. He thinks he can end it now and secure. Mirage, Bit, nice work. Spams him down to 19 points of health. Catches Mezzi swinging, but Spinks and ZywOo, they're in it. Bomb on his back. Players above him and beneath him. What a headshot from Spinks. That's a leap in the right direction. Oh! Down to Spinks. It has to be wonderful. Redemption on the menu if he can just hit one more shot.
He's got a nade. Spinks is low.
This could be enough. He has to not overcook it. Spinks versus Wonderful. He's thrown out his nade, swaps to the AK. He's nervous. Spinks looks calm. Ready. 20 seconds. He's hoping Wonderful overcooks it, overmoves it. Hoping that the stress gets the better of the young gun. For the quad kill, Spinks will have to make a move. Time against him. Drops away. Wonderful. Oh, misses his chance. A fake plant, Spinks. Does he call the bluff? Yes, Wonderful! That is redemption. That is overtime. Again.
It's these little details, and now it's Imma up to bats. You'll take that one. Smoke, you can't flush me out. Throw your molly, it'll be wasted.
Opening kills, though, not always an indicator of the closer. A pack of 4 hungry Hornets. Wonderful. Forced away from the line of fire. Good work from Apex, taking space. A nade might land close. Chip damage. They're testing JL here. They are testing JL. He's brave to keep throwing bullets down range and still delivers a headshot onto Flames. Traded by Mezzi, Alexi lingers. 35. Time pressure. 2 players here. It's Mezzi responsible for it with the loss of Apex. It's awkward. Caught with his nade in his hands, and ZywOo again left alone. He's got nothing. 4 against him. Wonderful again for Na'Vi. They take the first of this OT. Wonderful. With that AWP between the wickets of 2, swinging out wide with his white screen. It's actually JL. The flashes from Imma in perfect unison. Flames and Mezzi sent to an early grave, but ZywOo does the same. Finds Wonderful short side. Apex looking for JL here. He might overlook him. Spots him out. Ooh, a dink.
Damn. Apex has donated the bomb to Spinks, said, here, you take this. Back around the world, so up through the underpass is Spinks. ZywOo from short is going to have to try and pick into A, and he's grabbed another.
Oh, awkward, very awkward now for him. Alexi B is so far away. Vitality surging into the side. ZywOo looking the wrong way. Gets the info, gets away. How is Imma doing this again? Spinks doesn't think he is. With 14 seconds, that bomb will be planted. Alexi B, known to be the B anchor. Uncertainty for Apex, considering CT. Alexi advancing, a smoke will cover him. Ineffective nade. On the crawl. Na'Vi's captain. Makes his way in, considering the options, has no answers towards the ramp side, and with his back turned, he's brought low. No response from ramp, time-sensitive mission for Alexi. And Spinks has actually got past completely. Oh, outmaneuvered, outplayed, and it is 19 each. In our 3rd overtime, 22, the magic number. Wonderful. Oh, the perfect read of the situation. Flamesy unloads his mag into the smoke and finds the young Ukrainian. Can Vitality convert the opening? Do Na'Vi have the capacity to jostle back for control? at the disadvantage. Apex sending his troops.
Alexi.
Into Alexi's domain. It's an AWP. Oh, a missed shot! And Alexi B thrives! He's actually gone and got a second! Grabs ZywOo's AWP! And in pursuit of more! But here's Mezzi and Spinks hitting their shots and seizing the advantage for themselves. Bomb already going down on B. Bit and Immer, what can you do? Apex is going to join the party. An uncomfortable retake.
An impossible retake.
There's nothing for you here. All the time in the world to set yourself up through the flames. A headshot from Bit is unbelievable. Spinks has him on the cross though. Spinks has him locked in. Apex managing his angles, ready to fit the fight. Spinks hasn't finished off his meal and Apex goes down.
They both got mollies.
How are they doing this? How is this reality? The nade can catch on the cross. It's perfect. Does not find him. Running him down. Spinks a clutch. It's his for the taking. Immer hits the head. I'm not sure.
He's got time.
Oh my God! Na'Vi! Daylight robbery in the Lanxess! Mezzi as well in this B anchor position. Still has his smoke. Brave for a jump and actually opts to try and smoke up the apartments. That could be an invitation to push. And they are creeping. Contact walk in and the flash forces them into the line of fire. Mezzi does well to convert. Mezzi, this one-man army, defends his site honorably. Sends Na'Vi back to spawn. Unless Immer and Alexi have got anything more to say about this one, they don't look good. As Alexi Shaw found one on the extremity, found Spinks in the smoke, but the site is lost. The bomb lies with Vitality's defense, and Mezzi passing his test on B. His smoke and a flash, and he used them both. But this is perfection.
This is what's crazy. We're going to catch it in the replay, but it's the right call. Alexi has the B defender, the short player, stuck over towards vent room. It's only Mezzi on the site. Apex is having to rotate in. The call is the right option. It's the right play.
A headshot from the M4A1.
The Spinks is unknown, hard to clear.
Hang on the timing on this. Yeah, his fingertips down and out, but look at him. The sharpshooter. A clean headshot onto Spinks. Bit tried to find a gap through the Palace smoke, but goes down. Solid work from the A anchor. Flames and Apex have connected. Apex in rotation. Wonderful and JL trying to get across. Flames on the other side of that smoke. He might be overlooked here. JL, yep, running straight into Flames. A double, make it 3 in defense of A. Alexi B out mid, has a look at Spinks. Takes down the short player, a gift. A real opportunity for a fourth overtime. Mezzi doesn't seem to think so as he aggresses short, finds the AWPer. Looking the wrong way. Holding W, Apex does exactly what he does best, and Flames! Onto Alexi!
They don't have the bomb. It's still over towards spawn. They need to go back and get this or force the fights.
First, looks like it's a fight on the menu. Flames, can he really lock it down? A multi-kill required, and he's got himself the double.
That's going to be it. Apex found the bomb.
And the curtains will surely be closed on Mirage. Na'Vi 12 in a row, but it ends here, it ends today, it ends in the grand final. Vitality, one map away from their very first trophy of the year.
And if we continue by the script, Na'Vi should be snatching this one away and taking us to the 5th of Anubis. Hello.
That's a mistake, and it's going to get worse unless Bit spins around, finds Spinks, makes it level. Flames has not left, and Flames delivers.
Sights up of the business.
Wide open. Wonderful and JL quite quick on this flank. They're going to be clearing through diligently. Spam from Alexi drawing attention from the library side. JL and Wonderful poke their nose up brackets.
Alexi's flash has to be great.
The setup from Vitality looks solid. ZywOo even chipping away at Alexi B on that tapping of the Glock. Mezzi and Apex going to be the first on the site to receive them, and whoa, JL does well, but there's Flames, another one from Flames. Alexi B, no Kevlar, half health. There's nothing for him here, it needs the one tap, can't do it. Vitality, start as they mean to go on, a pistol round win. At least in the Copenhagen Major, and we're off. Alexi B charging into Mezzi. Mezzi does handle it well. With 10 HP to work with, that incendiary could be his end. And it's ZywOo that built upon it. AK headshot, he welcomes the re-swing. JL was hungry. And ZywOo puts a bullet between his eyes to extend their advantage, and now the B site you would think is wide open. Wonderful throws out the incendiary to say it's not, but they know the site unoccupied, and Flames is going to scout it out, confirm their suspicions.
It has to be the save now. Wonderful to back off and go and join Bit on the other side of the map. You never want it to simmer out. You never want it to be a landslide.
Often overlook this boost. They are setting one of their rifles up for success. Oh, but he dismounts them. Apex activates for 2.
They know Alexi and Imma are both there. The flash assist and the Imma kill. That's 2 out of the 3 remaining players. Just have to get past Bit, who they know has a rifle.
They clear the smoke. What's he got? Replenishing the smoke. That limits their options. So you want to push through it? I think they still do. Imma's ready. He's ready for only the one, though, because ZywOo hits it. 5-0. Yet to die is ZywOo. Bits get just a 1. 6 kills for ZywOo. Try and find it, but nothing. On their half-wall util, Apex, he wants to fight. He welcomes the engagement. The JL might oblige. They're burning out. Smoke is forced. Pushing through, easy collection for JL.
Clear part of the game plan. Vitality do not want to give over banana control whatsoever. Think about how much they are putting into this space. They're down to almost no utility, still a minute on the clock.
Imma and Bit, the sharpest tools in the Na'Vi shed, tested here on the site. Flames jumps in, and it's Imma and Bit to repel the invaders, still holding on to 5 alive, and Spinks and ZywOo with no time.
Damage will be good right now if you're Vitality. Like mentioned, you have plenty of cash. If you can take a kill, 2, make it 3, that'd be great. But right now it might be nothing.
Oh!
Door closed, flawless. There's still fight for Na'Vi. Charging up Banana, they're gonna fight.
It's Alexi and JL, what have they got? JL's got nothing. Staring at the sandbags, Mezzi puts him in the dirt. And the B site once again exploited. Imma with a nade trying to leave his fingertips. Makes him the second for ZywOo. And already the site lost. How brutal is that? Flames getting that information.
Look at the Spinks lurk. He's already here to take this away from Bit. You might walk away with nothing. You just had a flawless round, Na'Vi, but you need to fight for your right and these weapons. And Vitality, they have the solution to Na'Vi's CT side. Banana, the B bomb site, harass it. Absolute scenes right now. Na'Vi cannot hold on. That info from Flames converted upon. Wonderful gets something. Bit 2. Apex really wants to take this away. He's charged forward to fortify the pit position.
Flames has done well there, taking down the AK. Bit loves an AK-47 on his CT positions. Will not get a chance to utilize. Wonderful. Can't hold on to the orb, surely. Still being closed in on. Mezzi and Apex want to take it away. Send him to spawn with nothing. Vitality. 6 already. Just 7 rounds in. 7 rounds all they need, and Flames takes a leap towards a 7th right now. ZywOo tested on the B side. Imma and JL do connect some shots, but ZywOo and Apex stubborn on this control. And ZywOo will go down. That big from JL finds a little bit of a gap, spams the smoke. Spinks searching, active on this one. Bit, typically the housekeeper of the balcony.
Alexi's aware of this possibility. They've grouped up now, Vitality. Plenty of time to work with util as well. Apex is low, but JL 2, and Bit just walks into Spinks.
So active. He's not ready for another. Apex overwhelms them. Now it's a race into Alexi. Low HP, he collects the first. That's big from Alexi, puts it onto Flames with 40 seconds to play. No idea where he is. He's got a 1v1. Looking for Alexi, and he finds it! Flames looking to come up clutch.
This is such a tough retake now for JL. The bomb can go down, and Flamesy can go absolutely anywhere. The rotation time is miserable for the Lithuanian. The way back in, there's just so many questions.
They put him in this jersey. They saw the potential in Flames. But when he's having a really good game, he is Flamesy. This would be for 7. Smoke out, gives him the info. JL has no idea, and Flamesy! Another leap in the right direction for Vitality's trophy hopes!
Feels like everything is going Vitality's way right now. Opening kills galore. Clutches in their favor. Na'Vi with just one round, and that is the first tactical time out for Blade. Thought he was going to call it earlier in the piece, but he's let his boys play. Now they're in trouble. Now they need his guidance.
10-year pursuit. And Flames has got the right teammates alongside to facilitate. Apex gets aggressive, and so does Bit. Brings the fight towards the apartments. A first blood drawn. Na'Vi can make a half out of this. It has to start now.
So the second opening kill. Can't give that one away for free.
Makes good on the promise. Alexi B sets JL up for success. An incendiary to stop the trade. Mezzy thinking about it.
You have to.
A re-smoke on the position. They can maintain this boost. Alexi could be caught out by the elevated position, but does not expose himself. 45. Wonderful. Miles away, and Spinks is testing him. Alexi B in trouble. Anticipating the setup. They know what's up. JL throws out a smoke. Alexi's incendiary forces the fight. The SMG now going wide, finding a safe haven in the smoke. He's tapping away, does damage to Flames, and now brings him down with a USP. Spinks in the clutch, can't touch him. Chunked away, Ima and Mezzy worse for wear. A very good nade.
Everybody's here.
And another for Mezzy. Just catching strays. Oh, and it's Apex's turn. Look at them go, repelling Banana. Alexi B finds Zywoo. What a scalp to take. Can he hold on to his life? Flames wants to threaten it, spams the smoke. Alexi B and Ima have the B control. Oh my God, Apex gets his bell rung in the Cathedral. 14 HP, saved by the concrete.
Na'Vi did have vision on middle, just been smoked off towards long side. It's forced Wonderful more passive. Alexi's still aggressive. He has to win out these fights. Ima is here.
He's back in his aim. Says, I got this. I'll get one. I'll at least get one. Flames to peek him. What a shot.
Ima's not going to be undetected. He's not fighting. He's sitting backside.
Hoping to be overlooked.
Wonderful has flashes. There's an alley-oop available.
Has to choose this. The Flames expose him. He finds just the one. The Molotov forced the fight now. The bomb will be planted. This is make or break. Bit and Wonderful. They can break Vitality, but they have to retake the B site. Bit and Wonderful. This Ukrainian duo, side by side, in Cologne. Oh! Flames brings the fight to them. He opened up the site. A triple kill from Flames. Thriving in this grand final environment, but Wonderful.
There's time.
He's got a chance. He knows exactly what's up. He does pull out the fake. Spinks trying to play the time. Time's on his side. He hits the shot, but it's not enough. Just covered. Spinks lives on. Spinks clutches up.
Questions are going to be asked of that decision from Ima. He had a smoke. He had a molly. He opted to play backside. Did not fight with the leader, wanted to lull them into the B hit, and they came knocking. He takes the fight, only gets one. Now it's a 2v2 post plant. Not sitting still, the Flamesy special.
Brothers in arms, Spinks and Flamesy. Flamesy though. An elevated position, an off angle, Wonderful pit side. Long the gap, Alexi B scarpering, charging to try and fill that gap. Get some information there. Mezzy lives on. Force the fight into Wonderful. Down after one. Alexi B, he's got it all to do. What is that from Spinks? Ludicrous triple. But can they? Alexi to set up the two of them. But first nade's good. JL exposed and Apex charging up to deliver the headshot. Rebut. Oh! He's running blind, Chad! Apex wants this so damn much! He single-handedly executes into the site and executes 3 Na'Vi members on site.
Makes it look easy.
He knows what that flash means. Holds down the trigger, a perfectly placed crosshair. And double digits, putting Vitality 3 away from the trophy before the half even finishes.
This is the last round, you've got to go for it. See you later, Bit. Spinks will take you now. It's just Wonderful. 1v5, not a hope in the world, and Vitality. Can they be stopped?
We'll find out, Chad. 3 rounds, all that separates Vitality from their first trophy of the year. Na'Vi looking lost, dazed, confused. It has to be perfect when we get back. And it's Bit to start searching. Will he overlook the position? Finding Spinks is a big start to taking this round. Now the utility from Alexi. Oh, Apex still hits the shot on the cross. They lose their man advantage before the bomb can even be planted. Spotting out the bomb now, Balk. They're all grouped up. The entirety of Vitality advancing. Quick thinking. Wonderful has a chance, and he delivers. Taking down Flames. Previously impactful on the first pistol. Now he's gone. Mezzi might have to do it instead. The P2K's good. It's Bit's back turned. Apex distracting, executing, hitting their shots. Oh my goodness! Vitality will take it. And Alexi can't believe it. How have they pulled off the retake?
The basics falling apart for Na'Vi when it matters most.
Apex hits the shot, but just as the smoke's about to bloom, 4 on 4, and they charge.
Na'Vi, a few players offering themselves up, and Vitality will grab the pistol round.
What a shot.
This one here from Wonderful, he did his job, he knew more was coming. He hung around for a little bit too much, and it looks like Alexi B's best of 5 woes are going to continue.
We know what he's capable of, but he has to start now. Mezzi, his counterpart on the other side of the balk. It's aggression. Bit's found Mezzi short, but Flames, he wants to fight, chasing at all the nades. Wonderful has a belt full, and he nearly lost it.
It sent them packing, it sent them quickly in towards A. Zywoo's here.
Oh, it's Zywoo though. You got to watch out for Zywoo. Tucks away. Sets himself up for the play. Flashes to delay. Apex Library. Spamming away. Hang on. Zywoo down after 1. The JLD, good for it. What a spam from Apex. Ime caught out once more by Apex. Back-to-back rounds. He's jumping for info. Just 1 bullet to the head of JL could have made the difference. Spinks and Flames. Mid-side SMGs on the clear. A smoke will have them nervous. JL Pit noted. And already Flames is hitting the shots. Wonderful's gone down. Is this really how it goes down? Alexi and JL fighting tooth and nail. JL can't hit it. Apex, he wants it. And JL denies. A quad kill from Na'Vi Star.
They are going to have to dig deep. Vitality will not give anything over for free. These rounds are going to come down to the final moments. Apex again. Feels like something special's on his side with his rotations. It's coming in, never allowing Na'Vi to have the site for free, but JL gets the reload in, gets the final kill, and keeps Na'Vi alive.
Lightning doesn't strike twice though, does it? Wonderful receives Spinks. Flames next victim, good catch, and Apex. He drives by with that CZ, a bullet shy. 5-7 does nothing for Zywoo, and Mezzi, his P250 does bear some fruit. Na'Vi are walking into the Lion's Den here. Oh, never mind, it's Bit. He takes the Lion's head on with a double kill. He has overlooked Zywoo. Zywoo overlooked for 1.
Save. How much do you put into this, Na'Vi?
The question, the flash comes in, doesn't catch him. Bit doesn't overcommit either. Apex, has he done enough to hold on to these rifles? Looks like he has. And so there will be threats. There will be threats. The setup looks strong. Bolstered, ready. Vitality looking for 12, but it's Alexi B, the disruptor for 1. A double for Alexi. They've broken through. It was all hanging in the balance for a moment. JL down to Flames, he'll take the upgrade. But Na'Vi will take a 7.
It's worth a look. The second rifle round in this second half of play. Zywoo CT side at AWP, it's possible. It's more than possible. Could get dropped across from one of these survivors, could buy it himself.
Damage. Conversion. Apex an opening death off the back of the frustrations. Will it come further? Spinks is low. Imes mantled up, hunting him down. Bit. Turn around. He's busy looking for Mezzi. He gets them both. Undeterred, undistracted. He destroys.
They've got to save again. Bit says, I'll take Mezzi first, then I'll deal with you, Spinks. You're not my problem right now. We've got And now this is a debate. Under pressure.
Another double kill for Bit in Apartments.
You've got to find out a different way to pay rent, Vitality. They just keep on coming.
Is he going to keep the AWP? Does he get to? ZywOo's fighting hard, hitting shots, nearly 3. It's all gone. Imir Boiler with him. ZywOo already scoped up on B. JL, he's trying his luck. JL may not be prepared for this. The flashes are good. He's not ready. ZywOo, dynamic with the AWP.
You know there's a gap right now, but if you go, you're going into Mezzi and Spinks. Rotation on the way.
They're running. The two Frenchmen looking to do what no one's done before, despite that rich history for France in Counter-Strike. Bit out bulk. Molly's awkward. Spinks goes down empty-handed. It has to be Mezzi. He's made a bit of a close one. Still goes 2. Mezzi delivering. Vitality 2 kills. Just the 1 kill. Mezzi with a P2K. It secures the 12th. One more round.
Apex still has a full belt of utility to block. This late in the piece, a full belt of utility to block.
It's looking good for Vitality. JL trying to be the difference maker. Apex flashed off, but he's ready, and he's starting with a bang.
Spinks is called back towards A.
ZywOo and Mezzi already here. A missed shot from ZywOo. Bit gets a chance, a second chance.
20 seconds.
They have to get this bomb down. Alexi delivers. It's up to ZywOo on the side. From behind, he can't hit the shot. ZywOo's good for it. Mezzi, oh, he's gone down, and it looks like it's the Na'Vi round. A couple of seconds to spare. The rotations were there, a missed shot and some great ones from Bit. A double kill again into A.
But Na'Vi, break in case of emergency. Bit is the secret weapon on Inferno to keep them in it yet again. 3 more rounds for overtime, but round at a time required.
Him at blind. Backs away. Mezzi's vision also taken. And it's good from Spinks, tested by Bit. No Bit! Is there really anything from Na'Vi in the absence of their super weapon? He's gone. Imir trades 4-on-4 with 60 seconds left in play. ZywOo. No, he's not! He wasn't ready, he was moving forward! He didn't even have his eye to the scope, but Imir goes down regardless. Quick! Can Flames hold his sight? ZywOo in support, but smoke lands! JL's not looking! Flames aggressive with 20 seconds left. They just have to kill 2. Just Alexi B and Wonderful stand between Vitality and a realization of dreams. Wonderful hits 1. ZywOo denies. The bomb's going down. It's up to Alexi. 1 man up against 3 and his hopes and dreams of the trophy in the Lanxess. 1-on-3. It's right there for the taking. Vitality, they just need to kill him. They just need the 1 frag, and it will be theirs! Jubilations of their fans as well, out in force to witness Vitality surpass Na'Vi, to bring them down in a 4-map affair, to bring into question the world #1.
Another amazing performance from ZywOo, and this time in the grand final, this time the conversation about that MVP.
They said, grand finals define you, and Vitality today, they are defined as Intel Extreme Masters Cologne 2024. It's finally his, it's theirs, champion!